Okay. Good morning, children. My name is R. Anna Kumari. I am working as a TGT Mathematics in APR institutions, Gurramkonda, Chittoor district. In yesterday's class, we already learned about introduction on whole numbers and properties on whole numbers. Okay. Let's recall them. Natural numbers are also called as counting numbers. It should start from 1. The set of natural numbers n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Natural numbers along with 0 is called whole numbers. Whole numbers are represented by W. The set of whole numbers W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. We already learned about properties on whole numbers. Okay, let's recall them. First property, closure property. Closure property. Closure property is satisfied only addition and multiplication. Addition and multiplication. Addition. The sum of any two whole numbers is also a whole number. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Here 2 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number, and the sum 5 is also a whole number. Multiplication. The product of any two whole numbers is also a whole number. Example, here 2 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number. Again, the product of 2 and 3 is also a whole number. Next, commutative property. Whole numbers are satisfied in commutative property under addition and multiplication. Addition. If we change the order of the whole numbers, we get same value. Okay. 2 plus 3, 5. 3 plus 2, 5. Even though we change the order of the whole numbers, we get the same value. Next, multiplication. Four into 5. We change the order of the whole numbers. 5 into 4. 4 5s are 20. 5 4s are 20. 4 into 5 is equal to 5 into 4. Here also we change the order of the whole numbers. Even though we change the order of the whole numbers, we get same value. Next, associative property. Here we have to take any three whole numbers from the whole number set. Addition. Associative property is satisfied under addition and multiplication in whole numbers. Addition. Here we will take brackets for the first two numbers. Here we will take brackets for the last two numbers. First, we should add the numbers in brackets. 3 plus 4, 7 plus we will keep 5 as it is What is the value of 7 plus 5? 12. Here, we will keep 3 as it is. What is the value of 4 plus 5? 9. That is equal to 12. When we add three numbers, it does not matter. Which of the first two whole numbers are added. Multiplication. We have to take any three numbers from the whole number set. Here we will take brackets for the first two whole numbers. Here we will take brackets for the last two whole numbers. What is the value of 2 into 4? 8. We will keep 6 as it is. 8 6 are 48. Here we will keep 2 as it is. 4 6 are 24. 24 into 2, 48. In these two cases, we get same value. When we multiply three numbers, it does not matter which of the first two numbers are multiplied. Okay, next. In this class, we will learn about identity property. First, additive property. Let us see some examples. What is the value of 3 plus 0? 3. What is the value of 5 plus 0? 5. What is the value of 0 plus 9? 9. What is the value of 0 plus 20? 20. From the above examples, we conclude that when we add 0 to any whole numbers, we get the same whole number. So, 0 is called additive identity. 0 is called additive identity. Additive identity. Here, identity. Next, multiplicative identity. Let us see some examples. Three into 1, 3. 5 into 1, 5. 1 into 9, 9. From above these examples, we conclude that if we multiply 1 by any whole number, we get the same whole number. So, 1 is called multiplicative identity. One is called multiplicative identity. Next, divisible by 0. What is the value of 12 divided by 4? What is the value of 12 divided by 4? What can we get? 3. Here, 12 divided by 4 means 4 is subtracted from 12 repeatedly. That means again and again till we get 0. Till we get 0. Okay. 12 divided by 4. Solution. 4 is subtracted from 12 again and again. 12 minus 4. 8. Again 4 subtracted from 8. 8 minus 4. 4. Again 4 subtracted from 4. 4 minus 4. 0. After how many steps? After how many steps? We will get 0. We will get 0. How many steps? 3 steps. 3 steps. So 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. Let us see some another example. 3 divided by 0. 3 divided by 0 means 0 is subtracted from 3. 0 is subtracted from 3 again and again till we get 0. 3 minus 0. What is the value? 3. Again 3 minus 0. 3. Again 3 minus 0. 3. And so on. Will they ever stop? No. Will they ever stop? No. Okay. So, from the above, 3 divided by 0 is equal to undefined. Undefined. So, for any whole number is divisible by 0, we do not get known number. We do not get known number. 4 divided by 0 is equal to undefined. Okay. So, if any whole number is divisible by 0, if any whole number is divisible by 0, we do not get known number. We do not get known number. So, 4 divided by 0 also undefined. Write them notes on your notebook. Shall we start exercise 2? Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. First problem, 238 plus 695 plus 162. Here, first we have to add 238 and 162 because the sum of units place is 10. The sum of units place is 10. So, units place is 0. Units place is 0. So, we have to calculate easily. First, what is the next step? We change the order of the two whole numbers. 162 plus 695. Which property we should use here? Commutative property. Again. We change the bracket for the first two numbers. Because when we add three numbers, it does not matter which of the two numbers are added first. Which property you use? Associative property. associative property. First, we should add 238 and 162 in brackets. What is the value of 238 and 162? Plus 2, 10. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 2 plus 1 plus 1, 4. 400. We will keep 695 as it is. What is the value of 400 plus 695? Plus 5, 9, 6 plus 4, 10. 1095. In the problem, we use commutative property and associative property. Therefore, 238 plus 695 plus 162 is equal 1095. 1095. 154 plus 197 plus 46 plus 200. Here, first we should add 157, 46, 157 and 46. Again we add 197 and 200 because the sum of two numbers is 10. The sum of two numbers is 10. So, it is easy to us to calculate. First, we change the order of the whole numbers. We change the order of the whole numbers. Which property we use? Commutative property. Commutative property. What is the next step? 154 plus 46 plus 197 plus 200. When three numbers are added or more than three numbers are added, it does not matter which of the first two numbers are added. Which property used? Associative property. Here, first we should add in brackets. What is the value of 154 plus 46? 200. What is the value of 197 plus 2203? 400. 400. Add 200 and 400. 600. Therefore, 154 plus 197 plus 46 plus 203 is equal to 600. In this problem, we use commutative property and associative property. Commutative property and associative property. Next again. Find the product by suitable rearrangement. First problem, 25 into 1963 into 4. So let's see. Here, first we have to multiply 25 and 4. 25 and 4. So, because it is easy to calculate to us. What is the next step?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the next step? We change the order of the whole numbers. We change the order of the whole numbers. Which property we should use it here. Commutative property. Commutative property. Next. What is the next step? 25 into 4. We will keep bracket for the first two numbers. When we multiply three numbers, it does not matter which of the first two numbers are added. That means here we use associative property. Associative property. Next. What is the next step? First, we should multiply in brackets. 25 into 4, 100. Here, we will keep 1963 as it is. What is the product of 100 and 1963? 1,96,300. Therefore, 25 into 196 into 4 is equals 1,96,300. Here we use commutative property and associative property in multiplication. Next problem. 20 into 255 into 50 into 6. First, we have to multiply 20 and 50. 20 and 50 because it is easy to us to calculate. What is the next step? Here, first we change the order of the whole numbers. 50 and 255. Which property used? Commutative property. Commutative property. Next. What is the next step? Again, we change the order of the whole numbers. Here, we will keep it as brackets for the first two numbers and we will keep brackets for the last two numbers. When we multiply 3 or more than 3 numbers, it does not matter which of the numbers are multiplied first. Here we use associative property under multiplication. Associative property under multiplication. First, we should multiply in brackets. First, we should multiply in bracket numbers. What is the value of 20 into 50? 1000. Into. What is the value of 255 into 6? 6 5 is 30. 6 5 is 30. 30 plus 3, 33. 6 2 is 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 1530. Next. Multiply these two numbers. Multiply these two numbers. What is the value of 1000 and 1530? 153. We put 4 zeros. 15 lakhs 30,000. 15 lakhs 30,000. Therefore, 20 into 155 into 50 into 6 is equal to 15 lakhs 30,000. 15 lakhs 30,000. Here we use commutative property and associative property. Write down this in your notebook. Find the product using suitable properties. First one, 205 into 1989. When we multiply 205 and 1989, it takes more time. So here we use properties on whole numbers. What is the next step? Which property we will use here? Which property? Distributive property. By using distributive property, 205 has been divided into two parts. 200 plus 5. Here 1989 is kept as it is. Next, here we use distributive property. By using distributive property, first we multiply 200 by 1989. 200 into 1989. We will keep plus as it is, and 5 is multiplied by 1989. 5 is multiplied by 1989. Next, first we should multiply the two numbers. What is the value of 200 into 1989? Three lakhs 97,800. 3,97,800. Next, what is the value of 1989 into 5? 5 9 ja 45. 5 8 ja 40. 45 4 44. Next, 5 9 ja 45. 45 plus 4 49. 5 1 ja 5. 5 plus 4 9. 9,945. Next, what is the next step? We add these two numbers. 3 5 4 17 10 3 4 lakhs 7,600. 745. Therefore, 205 into 1989 is equal 4,07,745. Okay. Next problem. 1991 into 1005. Here also we use distributive property. Distributive property. What is the first step? Here 1005 has been divided into two parts. That means 1005 has been divided into 1000 plus 5. 1000 plus 5 by using distributive property. By using distributive property. Next, by using distributive property, we multiply 1991 and 1000. Here we will keep plus as is. Again multiply 1991 by 5. By 5. Here first we should multiply in brackets. 1091 into 1000. Next, the value of into 5. 5 1 is 5. 5 9 is 45. 5 9 is 45. 49. 7 is 5. 5 plus 4 9. 9 9 5. Again we add these two numbers. Lakhs 955. Therefore, 1991 into 1005 is equal 20 lakhs 955. 950. Okay. Next, write down this in your notebooks. Fourth problem. A milk vendor supplies 56 liters of milk in the morning and 46 liters of milk in the evening to a hostel. If the milk costs 50 rupees per liter, how much money he gets per day? In the problem given, milk and cost. Milk and cost. Okay. How many liters of milk supplied by milk vendor in the morning? 56 liters. How many milk supplied by milk vendor in the evening? 44 liters. What is the cost of milk per liter? 50 rupees. So, milk supplied in morning by vendor is equal to 56 liters. Next, milk supplied in evening by vendor is equal to 44 liters. 44 liters. Okay. Cost of milk per per liter is equal to 50 rupees. Total cost. Total cost is equal. Here we use distributive property. Here we use distributive property. Here to add the total number of milk, and again multiplied by 50 rupees. And again multiplied by 50 rupees. 56 plus 44 into 50 into 50, that is equal to, by using distributive property, 56 plus 44, 100 into 50. 100 into 50. Next, what is the value of 100 into 50? 5,000. 5,000. Therefore, the vendor gets 5,000 rupees per day. The vendor gets 5,000 rupees